Hello everyone, my name is Suman Swesta, and today I'll be doing installation of LAMP server using a script on Raspberry Pi. I'll be installing Apache, PHP, FTP, and MySQL server on a Raspberry Pi using just a script. And to do that, I have to add my script to the Raspberry Pi. For that, I already have written all the script files on a notepad. And here we're going to add all the script. This is all my code. I'm just going to do right click, and this is going to add all the code here. We'll just hit Control O, enter, and Control X. Now I have all my script on the Raspberry Pi. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run the program. Run the script file. To do that, we type chmod u plus x and do setup. Now this code is going to run all the programs to install all the files on a Raspberry Pi. So what it's doing is updating before any installation of program. I would rather suggest to update the Raspberry Pi. It's not going to take a lot of time. It might take about 20 to 30 seconds. Now you can see the program is running by itself using just the script I've written. Now it's installing Apache 2 on the Raspberry Pi. You can see I don't have to write any code to install all this program. This is just doing by itself. Now what it's doing is it's installing a PHP to the Raspberry Pi. PHP is a server where you can now here what it's asking is it's asking if you log into a PHP, what information do you want the PHP to show. So I'm just gonna tell it to show the information of a PHP after I successfully I have already written this code here, so I'm just going to do copy paste. Okay, Control O, enter, and Control X. I'll just do yes. Now for this assignment, I chose to install MariaDB. MariaDB is a database that carries all your data and so that data on the PHP. It does not take so long to install. It takes about 30 to 40 seconds to install PHP server into a Raspberry Pi. As you see, I haven't written any code to install this program. This is just doing by itself using a script file. says enter current password for the root. Enter for none. I don't want no password. For this, I do want to set a password just in case. Say yes, yes. Database access, yes, yes. Do you want to continue? Yes. We're gonna install Apache 2. We're gonna use Apache 2 to the web server. So I select Apache 2 just by hitting space and then tab and then enter. When you do that, you have to see if it's selected or not. You'll just see a star sign next to it. You can use your space on the keyboard just to select or remove the star sign. Yes. Suman. Now we're gonna have to give the access to the new user. So I have a code for here. We're just gonna hit enter, Control C, and at the very bottom we're gonna have to write a code. And that's going to be include tc php my admin space apache.conf. After this, you just hit Control O, enter, and Control X, and it's asking you to write a new password. Now here you can write a name and everything on it. I'm just gonna skip that for a minute. So Wi-Fi as yes. So I'm gonna do yes on both of those. You can choose whatever you want to. If you want, so here you go. So now you can see all the IP tables that are using all the ports. Here's 22. These are all the ports that are being used. Now that's it for the installations of the application to the Raspberry Pi. Now I'm gonna check if all these programs are running. I'm gonna enter my IP address /phpMyAdmin. Here you can see now the phpMyAdmin is successfully installed. Now I'm gonna check if my other file is index. Here you can see the version of the PHP that I now this is to show you that the program is successfully installed and it's running to the server. Okay, now I'm gonna check if this is working. Now here you can see I can successfully logged into the phpMyAdmin. Thank you so much for watching. That's it.